Hey guys, this is my first video, and I wanted it to be something I could look back on. So I do this for a lot of YouTubers. I look at their most popular one, and then I look at their oldest one, and I see, dang, like they grew a lot, or it has their most views. The title of this is I Am Nothing, and it hit my heart. So I was making shorts. I have 3 shorts right now, and one of them had 100 views. The other 2 had 7 and 3 views. And the whole reason I'm making this channel is to do it out of love, I guess. I would spend my time on YouTube, over like 2 hours a day, just scrolling through shorts and looking at videos. And I thought to myself, why not, make the videos that I'm watching? And, I think everyone, as a kid, they always want to make YouTube videos. And so I'm actually doing it. The reason this video is called I Am Nothing comes from 1 Corinthians 13, verses 3 and 4. And when I first thought of the title, when God gave me the title, it kind of was like a bittersweet thing. A lot of people, and even me, I want to speak encouragement over people and over myself. And so saying I'm nothing isn't really doing that. It goes against, everything I tell myself. But the reason behind it is it's kind of like a humbling moment. Because in reality, the thing that gives me peace and joy comes from Jesus, from Yeshua. That's Jesus in Hebrew. So it humbles me to say I'm nothing, because everything that I own, that I love, it came from Jesus. And so 1 Corinthians 13 talks about, if you do all these things out of faith, if you sell all your possessions to the poor, but if it's without love, it profits you nothing. Thinking about that, there's so many YouTubers that they just give out money, and it's a good thing. They give it out to the poor. They give, $10,000. You look at Mr. Beast. That's their entire thing, and that's how they're making money. YouTube looks at, you have millions of people. They look at what Mr. Beast does, and they're like, oh, like what a just cause, And it kind of hit me in the heart, if I want to create YouTube videos, it has to be done out of love. Because I could give all my possessions, I could give $1 million like Mr. Beast does. And I could go and make food constantly and bless Mexicans. I look at those videos and they take Mexicans to Disney World, and all these are temporary things, because, money passes away. Mr. Beast will pass away. Food ends up getting spoiled, or it gets eaten, and then you become hungry again. And so I want to do something that actually lasts. And the thing that lasts was God's love to me. And so I created 2 or 3 shorts. One of them got 100 views, and I was like, yo, that's awesome. And I would say that video was like, it was a point where I was willing to show love. And what I mean by that is I was in Cambodia, and I wanted to stop being hypocritical. God had told me multiple times, hey, I want you to start a YouTube channel. And so I wouldn't really listen to him. I would kind of just let it go over my head and keep on going, just doing my regular life. And I saw it as a burden. And whenever I'd be talking to people and they'd be saying, hey, I'm in this relationship and I'm disobeying God right now, and all these things, it would kind of just hit me in a dagger in the heart. How am I supposed to give them advice if I'm not even taking the Lord's advice? How am I supposed to say, hey, you're in the wrong, when I'm not pursuing in the YouTube channel? And so what I realize is, if I'm going to do a YouTube channel, there's many people creating YouTube channels, and there's people that don't love God and they're successful. And so the big thing is, where's my success coming from? Am I going to be full of joy, the day that I die? I'm like, hey, I made $1 million or $10 million off of YouTube, and I'm able to give it to my family? Or am I going to be full of joy and love, to the fact that there is 10 people that enjoyed the videos and now they love God too? I would much rather like that, because like I said, money perishes away. God's love is eternal. There's no concept to it as far as how far it goes. So yeah, this is my first video. It's humbling to say I am nothing without him, but it's gonna be the reason why this YouTube channel does explode and the reason why people see God's love. I'm excited for it, and I'll be looking back at this in 10 years and realizing it was tough to start a YouTube channel, and it was tough seeing that there was no views and there was no subscribers. But people are gonna look back at this and they're gonna see the reason why I started it. And it wasn't because of me, because I could honestly care less. And it was because God put a passion on my heart. And if I'm gonna, fulfill something, if I'm gonna do something that he wants me to do, I gotta, do it full-heartedly. I was making sure, I was making sure the symmetry, that it's almost the same. It's a little off. That should be good. I was looking at the outro. Something I don't want to do on this channel is be fake. So I'm not gonna say, I don't know, some cheesy, cringy stuff. But pray for me that when I make these videos, I'm looking at you guys on the other screen. And I'm not looking at a camera, something that doesn't really mean anything. So thank you guys for watching the video, and bless you guys. I'm excited to start this journey. Let's go. That didn't work.